Good evening. And it is still evening. It's late. It's late Thursday evening, but it's still the evening of the 27th here on Scotch and Smoke Rings. And so I'm gonna claim that one as a win. That's right. We're still on schedule. It's still Thursday. Kinda. Couple of minutes until Friday, but you know what? We'll still call this a Thursday night live stream. Welcome everybody to Scotch and Smoke Rings, episode, what is it, 609? I think we're on episode 609. Good to have you on the program today. Sorry for the ridiculous schedule. I realize that it's really early for many of you this morning, but it's what I had to do with juggling the kids' school and my own sleep schedule. I'm finally free now to do a live stream. So what we're going to do is we're going to stream Scotch and Smoke Rings for a couple of hours. Probably not the full 4 hours that we usually do for a live stream, but we'll get a couple hours in, get some Q&A, answer some of your questions, dive into the new game, and then I'll get a couple hours sleep before we do our Witcher 3 live stream tomorrow morning. Now it's this morning, isn't it? Yeah. Good morning, everybody. It's officially Friday. In 10 hours or so, I'll be streaming The Witcher 3, Blood and Wine DLC. All right, let me get the chats up here. If I can, there we go. I found. Get the chats up here. Oh, it's really loud. Is it too loud? Check. Test. Yeah, it's a little loud. Let me turn that down. Okay, I turned that down just a little bit. I think that should save us. Put the Facebook chat over here. All right, it's wonderful to see everybody on Facebook today. Robin, Luke, Jared, so nice to see all of my Facebook regulars. And of course, it's wonderful to see all of the YouTube and Patreon members and subscribers and regulars on the show today. Jocelyn Ryan, Sarah R., Brandon Murphy, Josh Bunton. Josh Bunton says, "Oh, wow, Ox. Yeah, I know. Justin Rice, Slatty Bartfast, Fanta 1996, Greg Euler. Josh says really early, more like really late. Well, I mean, I'm a glass half full kind of guy. I'm really early for a Friday morning live stream. I'm only late if you were wanting a Thursday. Were you wanting a Thursday night live stream? Is that what you were wanting? Did I say Thursday? Maybe I meant two Friday morning live streams. I don't. Well, you know what? We're live, and that's the important thing. Salati Bardfest, Fanta 1996, Wandering Paladin. Josh Bunton says, Ox, I think you should do Mass Effect 1 instead to at least get off the Citadel. We had a lot of fun last time, though, right? We spent the entire time on the Citadel, but we got some blue booty, and we found all of the keepers. That's a day well spent, right? On the Citadel, gotta say. So I'm pretty sure that next live stream, we'll get off the Citadel. And you know what? Whenever we get off the Citadel, we won't have to go back for a while, because we will have finished every single side quest on the Citadel before even adventuring into the primary plot of the game. Right. That's how we play Mass Effect 1. Californian says, finally a stream that goes with my work schedule. Well, see, this is why it's all a plan. See, I realize that I have viewers from all over the world, from a variety of time zones, and so I like to mix it up a bit. You know, have a little spontaneity in the Oxhorn schedule. Don't want to be too predictable. Gotta throw some irregular live streams out there for, the European fans or, the Australian fans, right? It's intentional. DL Stone and Robin on Facebook with a donation of stars. Thank you very much to both of you. And it's good to see Alexander, Toby, Luke, and Tony on Facebook today. Wormy on YouTube says, how can you be late when you set your own schedule? I'm good with this time. And then here's his dad joke. I told my doctor I heard buzzing, but he said, it's just a bug going around. Thank you, Wormy. And then Wandering Paladin says, hey, Oxhorn, I had a happy childhood. My dad put me in tires and rolled me down hills. Those were the good years. I mean, now you just need to take that joke and somehow work a blimp into it, and you could have a multi-layered Goodyear joke. I mean, talk about layers of onions. DL Stone says, figured I'd send some stars to you, Ox. Sadly, I have to get to bed. I know. But I just wanted to show you my love and my respect to you, Oxhorn. I appreciate all you do. Well, thank you very much, DL Stone. It's extremely kind. Yeah. I mean, I realize it's well past everyone's bedtime right now, but I appreciate you stopping by. And the good thing about video on demand here on YouTube is you can go back and watch it at any time, right? If you need to get your sleep in, don't feel like you got to stick around and watch an Oxhorn stream. Go crash, get some Z's, saw some logs, and in the morning, the video on demand will be back up and ready for you to watch then. Tom on Facebook says, I'm Wandering Paladin, and Oxhorn is my favorite YouTuber on Citadel Station. Thank you, Wandering Paladin. Good to see the connections between Facebook and YouTube every now and then. Sarah R says that cigar has been smoked without us. You need a fresh one for Scotch and smoke rings. Oh, ooh, she's seeing through me here. Yep. This is a bit of a stub. I started this one a while ago without you guys. But waste not, want not, right? It's still good. I can still set it on fire. It has much life left to live. Why throw it away? Very frugal when it comes to cigars here on the program. Don't worry, we'll get to a new cigar just as soon as I finish off this guy. Wormy says, admit it, if I didn't show up here, you'd think I was in the pot again or that old food on the counter. Always watching. Dun dun dun. Huh? Oh, because your name is Wormy? Oh, right. Wormy in old food on the counter. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're here as opposed to infesting my food. Thank you, Wormy. Pyro says, what issues had you with Dead Space? I'm sure the community can help you out. Yeah, I really wanted to play Dead Space. My issues were that I just couldn't get it to start, and I tried purchasing it on GOG, on Steam, and I think I tried the Epic Game Store. I'm not sure, and it didn't work on any of those portals. I tried it on this computer, on that computer. Didn't seem to matter. It just wouldn't launch. I then went through a variety of different online guides trying to get Dead Space 1 to work. And I know I could have tried the other Dead Spaces, but I figured at the time, well, I want to start at the beginning, and if I can't get Dead Space 1 to work, then I'd rather just not do any of the Dead Spaces at all. But of all of the games that I haven't played, but I want to play, I think Dead Space is right up there at the top. I really want to play it, but I just can't seem to get it to work. Eventually, I'll figure it out, and then we could get to Dead Space. But so many other good games to play right now. Wayne Azing says, ready for a great stream. Watchman from Midnight Shift over here. Hardcore. Thank you, Wayne Azing. Jocelyn Ryan says, what do you call a sleeping bull? A bulldozer. Hubby has crashed out, but I made sure to get up and at least say hi. Well, thank you, Jocelyn, and give my best to your hubby. Hopefully, you both get a good night's sleep before you hit the road tomorrow for another full day of it. Bexy's PC says 5 p.m. here in Australia. It's a great time to stream. Well, good. We'll call this the Anzac stream. Californian says, any future multiplayer games us little horns can join? Oh, wow. It's been a very long time since I've done a live stream of a multiplayer game where viewers could join me. Last time I did that, I think I did Hearthstone. And that was probably maybe 5 or 6 years ago, where I did a Hearthstone stream and people could join the program. Could challenge me. Well, you know, I don't know if I have. Well, no, I take that back. Fallout 76, right? When I streamed Fallout 76, people could hop on and say hi to me. Maybe when I do Fallout 76 again. Matt Siski says, Oxhorn, love the Night Owl stream. I am unironically sparking a Night Watch. Guardian of the Park cigar. I'm unironically sparking a Night Watch Guardian of the Park cigar. Cheers. Looking forward to the new game. Thank you, Matt Siski. Sounds like a very interesting cigar. I haven't heard of it before. You'll have to let me know how it goes. HTC148 says, wow, late stream. I'm editing a video for work. I thought I missed today's stream. Was gonna watch tomorrow. No, you haven't missed it. I just hadn't gone around to it yet. Busy. But here I am. James Cobb says, listening on the night shift. Love ya, Ox. Love ya too, James. Thank you for watching and listening. Tom on Facebook says, Bruce Lee had a brother who was vegan. His name is Broccoli. Oh, my soul. Oh. Thank you, Tom. Gosh. Oh, thank you, Tom. Ooh. Pyro says, common issue with Dead Space. It doesn't launch on PCs with multiple cores. Easy fix. Another issue is changing any files and turning off full screen. I mean, I hear what you're saying, but I'm not new to this, and I troubleshooted getting Fallout 3 to work on my computer, on both of my computers. I troubleshooted getting Fallouts 1 and 2 and Tactics to work on my computers, and sometimes I had to do major surgery to the games just to get them to work. So I feel fairly confident that if it was an easy fix to get Dead Space to work, I could have figured it out. Because I literally spent a day, multiple days, I think 2 days of just trying to get Dead Space 1 to work on my computer, following every single guide I could read online. So I've given up, but I haven't given up. Like, I've given up, but I still maintain a crystallized nugget of hope that someday I will again sit down and try and figure this out. And maybe I'll get it right this time. Maybe it really is an easy fix and I just overlooked something really silly. Maybe that's the answer. But I'm kind of done for now. But maybe someday. Jocelyn Ryan says, full night of sleep. Haven't had those since I had kids, Ox. 4 hours until I start my travels here. All good since that's normal for me. Oh, Jocelyn. I don't even know what you're doing here. Get some sleep, Jocelyn. If you got to hit the road in 4 hours, God, you need some sleep. I got to stream in 10 hours, and I'm getting nervous. So, get some sleep if you need it, Jocelyn. My name is Ghost says, greetings from Toronto. Any interest in the Arkham series? I recently got into them, and I'm loving it. Combat can be repetitive, but the puzzles are fun. It's something that I can take a look at later. I've got a big list of games. And superhero games, it is a superhero game, right? Like Arkham Asylum. I'm assuming it's a Batman-themed game or a Gotham City-themed game. But superhero games, I don't really know if they're a good fit for the channel. But I can certainly check it out. Keith Mitchell says, I tried donating blood. Never again. Too many questions. Like, whose blood is this? How did you get it? Why is it in a bucket? Those are the troubles you run across when donating blood. People are just too picky these days, especially, if they want to use it for transfusions and all that. Just, they get so uptight. Ben Engels says you should try Portal 1 and 2, Ox. Oh, I've played the snot out of both of those games. I loved both Portal 1 and 2. Beat them years ago. Great game. Both of them great games. Mectrons says, how's it going? It's going all right, Mectrons. Can't complain. I'm looking forward to playing Moons of Madness tonight. Geo says, Ox, what happened to the games from Twitter? Well, as I said on Twitter, I had already picked a different game for tonight. But I was looking forward to what I wanted to play after I played tonight's game. And that's why I wanted to see if I could get your suggestions. So I hope all of you enjoyed my Twitter thread. It spawned a lot of really great conversations. And I think of the games that I put out there, Days Gone seems most interesting to me personally. And it seemed to have the best feedback from the community. So maybe after this game, we'll do Days Gone. Or maybe we should do Resident Evil 4 because Resident Evil 4 is shorter. And we've already done a lot of other Resident Evil games. So we could get through that one quickly and then go into Days Gone. Walking Dead, I hear great things about it, but when I watched some videos about it, I mean, it looks a little bit dated. And I know that, it's a classic, so yeah. But, I don't know. Days Gone just looked a little bit more interesting. Rockland F says, I guess no Scotch and Smoke Rings music. It is playing. I had it muted. Doggone it, I had it muted. It's been playing this entire time. I've been enjoying it, but I had it muted on the broadcaster. Sorry about that. Maybe wait for the Resident Evil 4 remake. Is there a Resident Evil 4 remake, Christopher Estrada? I don't know. I read the reviews for Resident Evil 4, and they were great. So I actually was this close to buying a Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6 bundle, but I decided to go through and read the reviews first. Man, people hated 5 and 6, according to the reviews I read. Wow, they just crapped all over those two games. So I don't even know if I'm going to play them on the program. But there was just, hatred for those games. So when I got to 4, I was nervous, but then the reviews were all pretty good. They're like, oh yeah, this is a classic. Okay. And I was like, okay, well then maybe I'll play Resident Evil 4. But if you think I should wait for a remaster, a remake, the Resident Evil remake is due in 2023, says Matthew Smith. 2023, I can't wait till then. That's 2 years. I can't do that. Well, I think what we'll do is, we'll probably play Resident Evil 4 if I can get it to work. And then Days Gone. But for today, I already picked out a different game because I needed a game installed on my computer and tested and ready to go for tonight. So I couldn't wait for the results of a Twitter poll. So we're going to be playing Moons of Madness, and this was recommended to me on Twitter by Black Tusk Morta, I think. And I think you're going to like it. It's a Lovecraftian space horror game. Right. I just watched a couple of trailers, and the gameplay reminds me a lot of Observation, which we broadcast on the program, and Soma, which we have already broadcast on the program, right? It's not a big combat-heavy game. It's kind of like a walking simulator, similar to Close to the Sun, which we broadcast here on Scotch and Smoke Rings, where you're walking around solving puzzles, and there are some elements of fear and stealth and trying to escape, but there's not a lot of combat. But apparently the lore of the world is fantastic. The setting is amazing. The puzzles are really clever, and I read a couple of reviews that said this is one of the few recent games that got Lovecraftian lore and horror right. Like they even did a comparison to Sinking City and said that, yeah, Sinking City really embraced the entire Lovecraft thing, but in terms of getting the tone right, this game does a better job of it. And I was like, whoa, really? Okay. So I kind of want to try it out because I'm genuinely interested in it. I want to kind of figure out how you do Lovecraft in space because that's kind of what it is. How do you do tentacles in space? I want to know. So we're going to have tentacles in space tonight. Fanta says 5 and 6 are okay, but 4's great, and they've already remade 4, 5, and 6. Did they? Oh, well, maybe then that's what I saw. Have they already done that? Okay, well, I'll make sure to look for a remake on Steam when I go to buy it. Miss Silver Fox 666 says, evening chat and Ox, just swinging by as I'm at work, but I'm looking forward to watching this later. It sounds thrilling. I hope you all have a great stream. Thank you, Miss Silver Fox. Enjoy your day at work, and the video on demand will be available for you as soon as the broadcast is over, so you can enjoy it afterwards. Toxic Sean says, I made it to the live stream. I'm so happy. How is everyone doing? About to crack open a new bottle of Tullamore Dew. Yum. Cheers, Ox. Cheers, chat. Ooh, I drank a lot of Tullamore Dew when I was younger. That's a good blended Scotch whiskey. I'm doing rum and Coke tonight. Cheers. Jocelyn Ryan says, there are two sides to the brain, left and right. On the left side, there is nothing. Right. Oh, sorry, I messed that up. On the left side, there is nothing right, and on the right side, there is nothing left. I like it, Jocelyn Ryan. It works. Wormy became a bronze ox. Thank you, Wormy. And the real tap says, hey, Oxhorn, what is the Enclave exactly? And hello, Bod. Hello, the real tap. The Enclave are the remnants of pre-war America's government. So after the bombs dropped, the government, they kind of got foreknowledge of it. The government retreated to an oil rig off the coast of California, where they sought shelter to wait out the apocalypse. They formed the Enclave from the remnants of pre-war America's government, and that included like the president and the vice president and many of the members of the cabinet. They then formed the Enclave, but then pre-war America's military, as we've learned from the Fallout 1, became the Brotherhood of Steel after Roger Maxson at the Mariposa military base kind of took over. And he started messaging members of the military all over the ruins of America to try and recruit them, as we learned on Fallout 76. So that's the major distinction. Enclave, pre-war America's government. Brotherhood of Steel, pre-war America's military. Pardon me. Wormy says, if you see this, Ox, I need to call the bank so the payments somehow don't get stopped. I noticed no hat in my comments. Haha. Oh, well, thank you. I'm surprised that the bank would stop your payments to YouTube over your membership, but I'm grateful that you tracked this down and you got to the bottom of it. Fanta1996 says they haven't remade with the Resident 7 engine like 2 and 3. Oh, so there is a remake for 4, 5, and 6, just not with the Resident 7 engine? I see. Well, maybe we can still make it work. Crimson Angel says, if you're going to keep doing Resident Evil, then you should go back and do the Resident Evil 1 remake and Resident Evil 0. I mean, I probably should, yeah, but are the remakes good? Maybe. I mean, everyone keeps saying do 4, so maybe I'll just go based on how much you guys harass me. Tom on Facebook says, did you know that 10 plus 10 and 11 plus 11 have the same answer? 10 plus 10 is 20, and 11 plus 11 is 22. Ah, that's a math joke. I like it. Kenny on Facebook says, it's a me, the Raging Gyrados. YouTube won't let me chat with you, so I guess I'm here. What? Why? Well, Kenny, sorry to hear that YouTube's having problems, but thank you for tracking me down on Facebook. That's really weird. Tom says, personally, my experience in Resident Evil 4, it had janky controls on the computer when I went back to it. I did read as much in some of the reviews that I read, but we'll see when I try it again. Pardon me. Jared says, it's 3:30 a.m. here in Pennsylvania, and here's a joke. An idiot poured minestrone over his car. He wanted to soup it up. Well, that's one way to do it. Okay. I'm under attack right now. Gosh, what is going on? My name is Ghost says, you are approached by a frenzied vault scientist who yells, I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber. What do you say? Sorry, I'm wearing a chastity belt. Drink Ox, says Keith. There you go, thank you. Blah. Totally isn't the cigar, is it? And we're okay. Yeah, there we go. Elena says, you all right, Ox? Yeah, I'm fine. I think. I caught a cold a couple of weeks ago, and, I quickly got over the worst of it, but I've got this lingering cough just in the back of my throat, and it just attacks me every now and then. These coughing fits. And I'm completely fine otherwise, but every now and then I'll just start coughing. Get a new cigar, says R.J. Vincente. Now, you're right. That'll make Sarah happy as well. I should probably get a new cigar. It's time. Keith says you didn't light a new one like they told you to. Chat karma. That's what it is. Goodbye, old cigar. Let's get a new one. I love the box that the Baccarats come in. It's this tiny little pine box. Love the labels on the inside. My kids love playing with cigar boxes when I'm done with them. My daughter in particular will take my boxes and use them for arts and crafts. She usually turns them into beds or bathtubs for her dolls. Where's my cutter? There we go. Rockland F says, harassment? That's what I do best. Resident Evil 4. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Rockland. I'll take Resident Evil harassment every day. Toxic Sean says, hey, Oxhorn, Tullamore is kind of a really, really smooth drink. I brought a Glenfiddich 12, and it was a bit harsh. Any other recommendations similar to the Dew? Well, as far as I remember, the Dew is a blended Scotch whiskey, whereas Glenfiddich is a single malt. So the single malts are going to have a more distinct, richer taste, whereas a blended Scotch whiskey is going to have a more, well, I guess a diluted taste. It's not going to have, well, and that's not true. I was about to say that it's not going to have a distinct taste, like a signature taste, but that's not true. I can't tell the difference between different blended Scotch whiskeys. But I have found that the most characteristic Scotch whiskeys are single malts. They can be peatier, they can taste smokier, they can be a bit spicier, just depending on the brand that you get. When it comes to smoothness, I have found that when it comes to single malts, you got to get a really old one. 12 years is pretty old, though. Like, if you got a 12-year-old Glenfiddich, it shouldn't have been that harsh. I know Scotch isn't for everybody, right? Scotch can be a really harsh kind of drink, but if you go for a really old one, it can be really smooth, nice and smooth. Now, for blended, I mean, I'm presuming that those same rules apply. If you just get an older blended Scotch whiskey, it should also be pretty smooth. But I think the blending smoothens it out a bit. So really, go for any high-rated blended Scotch whiskey if you think a single malt is a bit too much for your senses. The new guy says, what drink do you get if you combine Fallout and Outer Worlds? A Nuka Spectrum with a hint of bacon, some rads, and a small prize at the bottom. Small prize in the bottle? Hope it's not like a worm. Like, well, in the Outer Worlds, I guess that's the joke. It is a worm. It's like a parasite. Daniel on Facebook says, Evening Ox, good to see you and everybody once again. Play on, mate. Play on until the end of time. Don't worry, my friend. I shall play on. Jared says, it's 3:30 here in Pennsylvania, and here's a joke. An idiot poured Oh, I read it already. Sorry. I'm going back over and rereading jokes that you guys already sent. But thank you for that one, Jared. Toxic Sean says, Drew says on the bottle it's Irish. Oh, yeah. I think it's a blended Irish. Well, so it's still a whiskey. Like American whiskey, like Johnny Walker is a good American whiskey. Maker's Mark is an American whiskey. Yeah, Tullamore Dew would be a good Irish. What else is Irish? I can't remember any other Irish. But yeah, it's going to be a whiskey just like Scotch, but the difference is that Scotch is made in Scotland. That's the only difference, really. They're all aged in barrels, but, they've got different recipes and secret formulas. Okay. As this is going to be a shorter broadcast, we're going to be getting to the game pretty soon here. Daniel Randley says, Evening Ox, good to see you and everyone once again. Play on, mate. Play on. I read that one again, too. Man, I don't know I need to get my glasses. I keep seeing these bright star-like colors in my peripheral vision, and I think they're moving. So then I want to read them, but then they're not. I don't have my glasses with me, do I? Okay, Jameson, says Keith. Yeah, Jameson's. Red Breast is a great Irish whiskey, says Sarah R. Now I can't unsee the cat in the corner. Oh, yeah. I'll have him stare right at you. Let's get him a little closer. There we go. It's the cat in the corner. I think the batteries are dead. Brandon Murphy says, Innocent Gun Scotch Ale aged in Scotch whiskey barrels. That's where it's at. Innocent Gun. See, I'm not the best person to ask, really. The chat is probably the best one to ask. They've got lots of real life experience. I've only sampled a few different brands of Scotch over the years. The chat, I'm sure they've sampled a variety of brands of Scotch over the years. And they'll be able to give you better recommendations than I. Jocelyn Ryan says, okay, bedtime for real here, Ox. Just remember, you can always add some concealer to the guy liner. If you're worried about the stream tomorrow, all right, I'll do my best. If I've got bags under the eyes or anything from lack of sleep, I'll get some guy liner. My name is Ghost, says Lamau. It's cool, Ox. The drinks are just hitting. Good. I'm glad they're hitting the right spot. Lucky Babcack says, good morning, Ox. Are you planning to on streaming this weekend and or Monday? I am planning for Friday. Don't know what time yet, but I'm planning for it. And I'm planning for Monday and Wednesday at our regularly scheduled time. Christopher says, are you playing Horizon Forbidden West when it comes out? You know I am. I mean, when it comes out on the PC, you know I am. I'm not going to go buy a console just so I can play it on the release date. But whenever they port it over to the PC, I'm going to be all over it. And I'll play it live on the program. Horizon Zero Dawn was such a great game. A blast of fresh air is what that game was. There, I just did a mighty cough session. Hopefully I got it all out. Got all the coughs out for the broadcast. We should be good to go. All right. So, Moons of Madness. It's a new game. I believe it was released here in 2021. So at least it was released this year. I don't know a lot about the plot. It's basically tentacles in space, okay? It's a creepy Lovecraftian sci-fi horror game. Tentacles in space. You had me at tentacles in space. That's what we're going to try. Are you going to play Dark Souls soon, says Antoine. Oh, no. I mean, I toyed with the idea during a live broadcast a couple of weeks ago, but probably not. Like, I'm having a hard enough time with hack and slash games. Like, I had to reduce game difficulty in order to beat Deathloaf in last week's session of The Witcher 3, so I probably wouldn't last very long with Dead Souls. So I probably won't be playing that game. I mean, maybe. If the chat really, really wants to see it, maybe I'll play some Dead Souls. But probably not. All right, let's do some Moons of Madness. Wow, goodness, Funcom. That was quite an epic intro there. All right, you'll notice that the lights are already off. I'm setting the stage. Enter. Oh, look at that. Tentacles in space. How does Squid survive in space? We don't know. It doesn't matter. Let's try it. New game. Moons of Madness. Another reason I chose to play this game is many of the reviewers said that it reminded them of Alien Isolation, which I loved. So, we'll try it. Okay, so we're in bed on a space station. Wake up call. That must be the name of this chapter. Oh, this is reminding me a lot of Observation. Good luck out there, sport, says Dad. Of course, the dad in the game is going to call us sport. Oh, there's writing. Home, 77.5 million kilometers. Phobos and Deimos. Oh, so are we on Mars? Are we orbiting Mars? Monday 509, happy birthday to me. To do. Turn off sprinklers, oxygenator diagnostics, tuned biogauge. Okay, so we're on or near Mars. How do I zoom in? Miskatonic at University. Oh, is that a bug? Hold on a second. Is that a bug? No, it's just floating debris. Can we pick out the character's name? Shane Newharl? Shane Newharl? Something like that? Okay, so we need to go out here. Oh!
Hello? Anyone there?
Okay, yeah, it's Shane. Oh, no.
What the hell happened here?
Cyrano arrival in 0 days. So that's a picture of the Cyrano. They never turn away. Okay, so we've got a Venn diagram here. Is that made out of blood? Regina, chess champion, Josie. Ooh, what's that? Have you seen the Woven? Have you seen the Woven? Next, Eva, Expedition, Williox, Delapour, Anna. There's Mars with Phobos and Deimos. Do not use permanent marker on erase board. Oh man, anyone who's worked in an office knows that one. Okay, solar panel cleanup, satellite maintenance, airlock check. Oh, so these are assigned. So Declan was doing solar panel cleanup. Josie and Declan were doing satellite maintenance. Inna, or Lana, was doing airlock check. Declan was doing EVA suit diagnostic. Lucas was doing mineral sample sorting. And Lucas with Inna were doing crop plant care. Nothing says Sean. So what's Sean's job? Private cabin. All right, so these are the private cabins of the rest of the crew. And this is the one we came out of. We saw a light at the end of that hallway, which is where we're supposed to go. A cactus in space. Oh, they just broke my immersion. That just wouldn't happen. How are you going to get enough sunlight for a cactus in space? Power cord chewed. Ina, is one of your specimens loose? Oh, specimens. Oh. Oh, that's great. Okay, so we've got two paths. Research lab and bathroom, or the rec room. Oh, I can't even read that. Solar Site Trailblazer. Let's go to the research lab and bathroom. Bathroom. Can't get in. There's another Venn diagram. Oh! Yeah, I think something got out. Oh, God. Tentacles in space.
Ugh. What is that?
I just told you, Shane, it's tentacles in space. Wow. And I can't go back. Great. Well, guess I can't go down the doorway where I saw the guy. Can we touch the tentacle? We can't touch the tentacle. Are these going to eat us if we walk by? No. Oh! Hey. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Oh. Broken. I hear something, but I don't see something over there. Oh, that was big. That was really big. Oh, God. That went to the greenhouse. Do we go to the greenhouse? I don't want to. Oh, yeah. Here we go. How do I equip it? I guess the game will tell us when we need it. Okay, we gotta follow the giant squid monster. That thing was as big as the hallway. Okay, so it's not an orbiting station. We are on the surface of Mars. Oh! Okay. So, out here? No? Oh man, we gotta turn around. Oh wait, no, we've got that crowbar now. Right. I gotta know if that's blood or not. My name is Ghost says, please do a lore series on Resident Evil, I beg. Well, I only have so much time, my friend.
Blow out the candle.
Oh. Is it my birthday? Lucas, clean up after use, everyone. Okay, I can't use my flashlight for some reason. Anyone up for group meditation yoga? Let me know, Lucas. And I gotta walk.
Oh my god. What was that?
Oh, rise and shine, folks.
Come on!
Okay.
I almost spilled my coffee. Oh my gosh. I'll have to check the readings, but that may have been our biggest quake yet.
It was all a
Standard
dream!
Procedure. Newhart, you know what to do. If there's any critical damage to the base, let me know.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Dr. Van Buren, you will assist me at the landing site for the Cyrano. Declan, you're on comms. Find any system issues, relay them to Shane.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Switch to a private frequency, Declan. No chatter on open channels. Over and out.
Private channel time.
Well, I'm instantly disappointed. We got one hell of a jump scare, and turns out that was all a dream. That's 2 tropes right off the bat. Let's check the computer.
Now, where did I put that ID card?
Oh, okay. I need to find my ID card. Ah. Dear Dad, I have a confession. I want to tell... hey there. I want to tell you, hey there. No, scratch that out. I've already rewritten this letter 6 times. I'll probably rewrite it several more. I have a lot of time before I can actually send it to you. You deserve to... Scratch that. I'll put it plain. I'm not in Antarctica. That expedition doesn't exist. Or if it does, I'm not on it. I went a little farther. I went to Mars. I hope you can scratch that, forgive me. The deception is not a slight. The company takes their secrecy very seriously. In fact, you will already probably have seen me again in person before I'm allowed to send this to you. I want you to hear it from me. I want you to know that I love you. But I really want to tell you... So he couldn't tell his dad. Oh, hey. Move the view with the mouse to focus on the interaction points.
Should
0509.
memorize this.
Oh, 0509. There we go. Shane Newhart, the Orochi Group, Chief Engineer, Security Level 1. Our belief is that healthy, productive, enduring life on Earth will result from correct management of the Earth's resources in government, public, and private projects around the globe. We are leveraging new technologies to provide new solutions. Okay, so 0509. Mars Rock. He's just got one in his locker. Cool. 2 of them. Well, that's a souvenir. Memo, Declan, security update. All personnel, please be aware of the new security update that's taking place tomorrow. You might be stuck in your room for a while. Write down the code somewhere so you'll remember it. Management. Solar Site Programming. Good morning there, sport. Wilcox was kind enough to let you sleep in a little today. Does everybody call this guy Sport? But that also means that Dr. Van Buren is lagging along on an EVA to the Cyrano landing site. So I'll put a pin on logging the issue with command until he's back. I know Lucas has been tinkering with some of the biogauge code, so check with him first. Plus, you'll have a chance to catch up with the doctor, make some small talk. And that's in response to this one. Hey, Declan, I can't find anything listed for troubleshooting the solar array's coding. I've run diagnostics each time and nothing out of the ordinary. It's starting to become a daily thing. Time to file the issue with command, I think. Even if they can shoot me a workaround, it's better than constantly triggering auxiliary power. Shane. Okay. Your Manticore NDA has been revised. Dr. Newhart, there has been an update to your comprehensive NDA, non-disclosure agreement. Please log in at your earliest convenience. This is only a courtesy. All changes have already gone into effect. Ha! Best regards, CD Ward, head of HR, Manticore. Invictus Mission, survey of microbial life on Mars. The rule of 2 is an exciting concept. When we discover one example of a phenomenon in the cosmos, it is an anomaly. Given the vastness of the universe, if 2 examples are found, it implies there are many more. Millions, billions, trillions. As of now, we are only certain of life on Earth. An anomaly. But all we have to do is find a second. Any life will do. Even primitive alien microbes. Even fossils of microbial life billions of years dead. That one finding will open up a universe teeming with life. All we have to do is get to 2. All right, so the mission was to find any evidence of life on Mars. Unlock door.
Okay. Confirming my ID bypassed security for my room. Door's unlocked now.
Great. Thank you for summarizing the plot there, Shane. Cool. I want to go onto the planet's surface. Can I walk around on Mars?
Well, the rest of the team's out dusting the landing pad, and Dr. Volkova's apparently deep into her biocultivation duties. So, I guess that means you have the base all to yourself.
And where are you?
Once more, I venture into the great unknown, on duty at the satellite dish, and currently communicating, which is technically my job. Kind of.
Oh, now I understand the cactuses. That's a window. That's a big window, and they get sunlight. Is that... It couldn't be Earth. That's way too big to be Earth. It's got to be Phobos or Deimos. Rosebud says, finally can catch most of a stream. Sure, I'm really late, though. All the best, Oxhorn. It's okay. We just started the game. Tom Martin says those EVAs stand for extravehicular activity or a spacewalk. Ah, thank you, my friend. Let's explore our crewmate cabin quarters. Locked. Locked. Okay. Locked. That's the same note that we read about. Meet me in the usual place. Bring drink. Whoa. Some sort of clandestine rendezvous. Locked. Have you seen the Whiten? Alright, so it's exactly the same. Wow. Oh my God. Really? Oh, look at his hand. His hand has a Venn diagram scar on it. Why? But it's not complete. Well, this guy must have taken the short shuttle to the space station. He's just happy to be here, everybody. He's having a great time. Where'd he go? Can I get the little the little spaceman? I dropped him. All right. Well, we went to research. Looks like it's blocked off. Now we can go to the rec room. Bathroom blocked. This station is so much cooler during the day. Research blocked. All right, security protocols. Greetings, crewmate. As a member of the Invictus team and an employee of Manticore Orochi, there are security protocols that you must not fail to obey. Any Orochi facility, including this Mars base, is sectioned by security clearance. Not every employee may go into every section. Your ID card contains a number denoting your level of security clearance. Your ID card is necessary to access all doors, sectors, and computers of a given level of security clearance. All right, so looks like that's going to be a mini game. We're going to have to find the ID cards that allow us into greater levels of security clearance. Do not attempt to access areas or equipment beyond your security clearance. Do not attempt to coerce teammates to give you access to their security clearance. Do not give teammates of lower security clearance access to out-of-bounds areas and equipment. Do immediately report any irregularities or breaks in security protocol to invictussecurity@orochigroup.com. Given the nature of the work at Manticore and Orochi, these protocols are in place to protect you from catastrophic mishaps and consequences. If you are unsure of your clearance or these protocols, contact your superior. Thank you for your vigilance. Noted.
What the hell? Hey, what's up with the lights?
Yeah, getting some odd spikes in power as the batteries kick in. Hey, you just hang tight while I do your job for you, okay? Have a coffee. No, really, take a load off.
This guy's so sarcastic. All right, so we've got some dirt on the ground, but there's a planter here, so I suppose that's not cause for concern. This is where the birthday party was taking place, where we were going to get candles. Let's go in here. I don't think anything in here has changed, but let's do our due diligence. See if there's anything new. Right. Rosebud says, immediately do all the things they just told you not to. RPG logic. Exactly, Rosebud. I'm glad it's not just me. Wow, what a cool space station. Man, I want to go to Mars. Oh. Russian nesting dolls. Homecoming, piquant, and spicy recipes, bridges for generations, American Dreams, Africa, funny stories, Studio 29, Diary Millionaire, Forgotten Soldier, Lucas Apollinaro. Are these real books? Do they have any significance? Source code. Oh, there's even more. Oblivion. An encyclopedia. Wow, they've got an encyclopedia, an old school encyclopedia. How did they bring this here? How could they justify bringing a book encyclopedia onto a space station on Mars? All right. What's this now? It has Orochi letterhead, so it's official. Replacement photo ID pictures for your approval, Commander Wilcox. Management. You clean up pretty nice. Delapore approved. Okay. Wow. Oh, I want to go to the greenhouse. That must be the greenhouse. Toxic Sean says, been a while since I had a drinky. Cheers, Oxen chat. I'll have a drinky too. Cheers. Kenny on Facebook says, don't know why, but my payments won't go through on your streams. My chats can't be seen either. Though I thought I might be banned, but I don't know why. Well, Kenny, I don't know why you would be banned. I certainly didn't ban you. But I'm grateful that you're still on Facebook, and thank you very much for your generous donation of stars. If you email me your YouTube username, I'll try and troubleshoot it after the broadcast. Okay, so we've got... what is that? Is that dog food and chocolate? That's a deadly combination. Okay, that's a breakfast cereal. That also looks like a breakfast cereal. All right, maybe these are all breakfast cereals. Low on dark roast coffee. Oh, that's a killer right there. Hey, another doodle.
Who put up this sticky note about the witch?
You like my drawing? I made it last night.
Do I like poking fun at a shared paranoid delusion while everyone is tired and isolated from human contact on Mars?
Okay, killer. Remind me not to talk to you before you've had your coffee.
Wait a minute. A shared paranoid delusion? Is everybody having nightmares? Just like Shane is? If you don't get any coffee, blame the witch. That's the witch that we met in our dream. Everyone's having the same dream? That filled up way too fast. That was unrealistic. Oh, drink the coffee. Oh, I'm all about this game. I get to drink coffee. And explore Mars? Cool. Hey!
Can you check your bio gauge and see if your daily objectives have been updated?
Copy that.
Access journal pressing tab.
Crap.
What's up?
I seem to have misplaced my bio gauge.
Josie saw it in the lab on her way out. Told me to tell you. Better get it before you do anything else. Speaking of which, that should do it. I fixed the lounge door to the lab.
All right, so I got to go get my Pip-Boy. Bio gauge.
What should I eat today?
Ooh. Oh, savory oatmeal.
Not an easy choice.
Bacon and eggs. What's the black one? I can't even select the black one. Savory oatmeal, bacon and eggs, or the black one. I guess we'll go bacon and eggs.
Bacon and eggs it is.
This is so wrong. It's crunchy. Well, let's get our fill. Let's try some savory oatmeal. Oh. Oatmeal is supposed to be green. Jeez. They'll send a bunch of encyclopedias from Earth, but real eggs and bacon? No, that's too much. On pain of death, do your dishes. Shared communal living space. The joys. All right, we got our light. Now to get our Pip-Boy.
Okay, serious question time. When you get Earthside, are you going to ask Manticore for a raise?
You think if I ask, they'll give it to me?
No.
So, I had a countdown timer to respond. Because audio triggered when I walked that way, that's probably where I need to go. What? It's malfunctioning even here?
So weird. Deja vu. There was a stuck door in the dream I had. It's not important. It's just weird.
You're forgetting the last 3 times something malfunctioned in this over-engineered campsite.
Well, wait a minute. The tool was in a locker, wasn't it? Hey. Oh.
Now, where is that biogauge?
All right, that's where I'm supposed to go. Oh, I can't go back. Oh, man. I wanted to keep exploring. All right, let's find my biogauge.
Just my luck. I need to find something that can fit in there. Declan, I found the biogauge, but it won't turn on. I need to reset it.
Find something small and thin. A pen should work.
Huh.
There. Got it working.
Great. You should be able to reboot the security system now. Just scan the servers with the biogauge.
Toggle zoom biogauge screen. Oh. Navigate left and right. Navigate up and down. Or mouse wheel. Okay, objectives. Restart the security system. Scan to connect to the security servers. Inventory. Ah, now I can access my inventory. Cool. Press right click to scan the environment with the biogauge. Oh. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's alive. What? How is this just sitting here as set decoration? We find a living tentacle mushroom and no one is even bothered. That would freak me the heck out. That is a giant Venus flytrap. Oh, okay. What the heck? No one is saying anything about these weird plants. Right. Locked. More space rocks. Okay, so that's where we need to go. There's that Venn diagram. Why do we have it tattooed on our hand? Why is it on a sticky note? Okay, so that's a dissected frog. And we've got robot parts. Or maybe those are artificial limbs for humans. What's this? Are those like alien rock samples? On Mars? Okay, then we've got a broadcast studio complete with green screen. What? Why would you need that on a research station? All right, is this the door we came in on? Maybe. Hey, here we go. What's this? Oh, fade in. Oh, I see, because they're pretending they're going to Antarctica. International Antarctic Outpost Z-17 Day. Antarctic Outpost Engineering Area near a window overlooking an icy hillside and clear sky. The team is standing. Team, greetings from the South Pole. Wilcox. This is Commander Josie Wilcox of the Antarctic Outpost Z-17. We are here testing solutions for plant growth in the harshest conditions on Earth. Exterior, ice flow, an icy beach area overlooking several ice flows where penguins splash amongst the waves. Delapore is kneeling near the water, taking in the beautiful scenery. Delapore. As you can see, it's penguin mating season, so we're getting all kinds of visitors to the outpost. A penguin enters the ice flow from the right. Delapore continues, this little guy is a chinstrap penguin. While the chinstrap penguin is still thriving, its natural habitat is threatened each year. Exterior of the facility in the distance. An Orochi facility covered in fresh layer of snow operates in the background, sending up clouds of steam. Newhart stands gesturing behind him at the amazing engineering. Brrr, says Newhart, but as you can see, Orochi's patented Antarctic superconductive coils burrow deep into the poles, causing steady ice flows even during these hot summer months. Wow, so they went to great lengths to keep this secret. All right, well, before we go inside and activate the scanner, let's go upstairs. What does a scientist read in his or her free time? Oh, you know, the laws of physics. The system is malfunctioning. Reboot system? Yeah.
Warning. Solar array synchronization detected. Power levels suboptimal. Manual override required.
The quake probably knocked the panels out of alignment. This has been an ongoing issue. I'll have to adjust the solar panels manually.
All right, so this research lab went offline due to a quake. That's locked. Looks like we don't have security clearance. This is bothering me, like, frankly, just really bugging me out. They're both moving. Well, that one's not moving, but that one's moving. Can we feed that one to that one? That's what I want to do. right, that's still offline. That's still offline. Is there a door over here that we can use to go outside? No, but we get a great view. Wow, we're on Mars. Oh, man. Eat your heart out, Elon Musk. Want to go to Mars? So cool. Hey, there's the greenhouse. I want to see what other crazy plants they have growing in there. All right, that appears to be it for the research lab. Well, we need to go to the solar panel site. Pilot the Meerkat. That door's locked. Did we read this? No, we didn't. Meteorological analysis of Martian soil and rocks. Delkin Delapore employed Manticore's X3 spectrometer to analyze Martian rock and soil samples to identify the relative abundance of iron-bearing minerals, including carbonates, phyllosilicates, clays, hydroxoxides, phosphates, oxides, oxyoxides, hydroxyoxides, phosphates, oxides, silicates, sulfates, measurement of the ferric and ferrous ratio, determination of the properties of magnetic phases, including the size distribution of magnetic particles, nanophase versus larger particles in the Martian soil. This data provides information regarding the nature of the atmosphere's surface, chemical and physical weathering processes involving Fe-bearing phases. We shall find this relevant in studying the evolution of volatiles and climate over time on Mars because surface materials are major volatile sinks. In point of fact, the problem associated with understanding the evolution of volatiles on Mars is understanding the processes in the past and or present that are responsible for oxidizing the red planet. The X3 spectrometer is a prototype of Manticore, see non-disclosure agreement entry, performed admirably. We'll write more in-depth notes on improvements that might be made for future production. As Commander Wilcox broadens our exploration, we will analyze a wider array of samples. Right, well, I don't need the flashlight anymore as we've opened up the skylight, and I believe that's it. No, now we can actually look at a few other things. Another moon rock. This one isn't red. I like how he just goes, I wonder if those are going to be essential to the plot later. What else can we now interact with? Security protocols, we already read that. Hey. Log 1. A supplemental log regarding our ongoing survey of samples in the search for evidence of microbial life on the planet Mars. The rule of two is an exciting concept. When we discover one example of a phenomenon in the cosmos, it is an anomaly. Given the vastness of the universe, if two examples are found, it implies there are many more, millions, billions, and trillions. As of now, we are only certain of life on Earth, an anomaly, but all we have to do is find a second. Any life will do. This is the exact same entry we read earlier. Why is it in log form? Log 2. Samples from areas G1 through... No, that's an A. Samples from areas A1 through 15 analyzed. No signs of microbe fossils. Samples from area A16 to A27 analyzed organic molecules discovered in ancient rock, the precursor and building blocks to life, though not yet proof of microbes. Samples from areas A28 to A39 analyzed. No signs of microbe fossils. Samples from areas A40 to A56 analyzed. No sign of microbe fossils. Samples from areas A57 through A68 analyzed. No sign of microbe fossils. However, Declan says he found a promising site some 36 kilometers east of base. We'll send him directly there for the next set of samples. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's where the journal ends. What did he find? All right, now we understand all the rocks we find everywhere, even in the locker in his room. They are looking for microbe samples to prove the existence of life in the universe. Visit to the moons. Lucas, Mission Control wants you to crunch some numbers on a potential future visit to the 2 moons. Think over the logistics and of both an Earth-launched and Mars-launched mission. Work some rough calculations for both scenarios. Make this a priority. Also, have a look at the moon orbits. Phobos should be 1.4 Martian diameters with a 7.66-hour orbit, and Deimos at 3.5 diameters and 30.35 hours. But Mission Control says they showed up as significantly closer and faster. Might be a glitch. I'll leave you to it, Josie. Uh-oh! Are the moons fake? Is there something on these moons? Maybe they're really Lovecraftian aliens pretending to be moons. All right, that does the loop. We can go out one of 2 doors. Let's go out this one. Airlock. Sweet! I can go outside. But go to the solar panel site. Yeah. There we go. It's Mars. I love it. Can we drive this sucker? That's the Meerkat. Pilot the Meerkat. Okay. So cool. Pavel says, I've just got term of my COVID inoculation. It's Monday the 31st and second will be July 12th. It means I will manage till my holiday. Sorry, I'm just excited. Congratulations, Pavel. That's excellent news. Go to the solar panel site. Can I control it, or is it...
I am buckled in and headed to the solar panel array.
Well, now you've got nothing to do but listen to me.
Just when my migraine was starting to clear up. I'm actually glad to have the Cyrano landing today. Some fresh faces, and supplies, and distractions. Everyone's so on edge lately. I don't know, maybe I'm just imagining it. These dreams are starting to get to me.
Yeah, you're not the only one having strange dreams there, Ace.
You too?
Oh, yeah. I mean, put yourself in my shoes. You log out after your shift, eat some rehydrated meatloaf, and bunk down for the night. But the second you fall asleep, it feels like you're back at your desk and you hear the static again. Calibrate, more static, calibrate, then something sounds different. It's a pattern. You start decoding it. It's gibberish, but the static keeps talking. It wants you to hear the symbols.
Well, it sounds like his dream was much tamer than ours.
Yeah, don't worry about me, big guy. They're just dreams. Yeah, and then I wake up and there's scribbled notes around me. Feels like I haven't slept at all. All right, I showed you mine. Now lay it on me. Dreams, nightmares, fantasies, your deepest, darkest fears. Let's hear it.
Sorry, I just pulled up to the office. I'll have to get back to you on all that.
Suit yourself. The anticipation is killing me.
All right, so we didn't get to drive it. A little bummed. It was on autopilot, but still, we got to drive a rover here. That's pretty cool. Ooh, food? Can we get some food? Nope. All right. Well, let's top up on oxygen before we leave. God knows when we're gonna be back in.
Okay. Elevator's not working. Someone must have borrowed a power cell. Declan, I'm heading up to the perilous rocky pathway. Power cell for the elevator is missing.
Have fun. Oh, hey, just got an update from Commander Wilcox. Landing site preparations are underway. Also, she told me to clean up my shit at the comms tower. She didn't want to scare off the new recruits.
I like Josie.
All right. Out of power. No power cell. Rocky path. Let's follow this trail, I guess. Can we sprint? Yes, we can. Okay, so it goes on that way, but what's this? That's where we must put the power cell when we find it. And that's the elevator. Cool. All right, let's go find a power cell.
The solar panels are definitely desynchronized. I'll have to connect with my biogauge to rotate them. If I'm quick, there may still be enough hours of daylight to recharge the overnight batteries.
Okay. What? Eh. Pardon me, there we go. Low. Oh! Oh, I see. Okay. One down. Nothing scanned. All right, so I managed to access this solar array, but for some reason I'm not able to access that solar array. Let's try this one. I guess that one's already configured.
Whoa, Declan, a whole section of the scaffolding here has collapsed.
Oh, it was the witch! Or we had a minor quake recently. You know, take your pick, though.
There we go.
One down.
One down. Didn't we do that one too? No power. Okay, that one's green. I see. We didn't get that one to optimal. We got it to the highest we could, but we didn't get it to optimal. Now that that one has power, perhaps we can get this one to optimal. Right. Well, let's climb this ladder here. There we go. Okay. $78, $79. No, that's still the most power we can get out of it. All right, so that one's stuck at 79. The other one is at optimal. But there's another platform here. Maybe we can scan it.
Who is taking power cells from my solar array? Declan, who was out here last?
Probably Lucas on some errand for Volkova. They're always up to something weird. Creeps me out. I have never met a normal botanist.
Make sure the solar panel terminal has power. All right, so we can't connect to this one because it doesn't have power. We don't have a power cell. All right, maybe we take the power cell out of the one that's working just so that we can calibrate this one correctly so that it generates solar power. Is that what we're supposed to do? No power. All right. That one's at 91. And there is a power cell in there. See it? But we can't get up there. Reeving says solar panels don't just move up right and left, they move up and down. Oh, are you saying I didn't move this one the right way? Oh, you're right. You're right.
That should do it.
Hi, Shane. I made a biogauge program so that you can see when Phobos is passing overhead. It circles Mars 3 times a day, you know, and it is required that everyone downloads this program. I've already added it to your OS to ensure that you don't forget.
Thanks?
You're welcome. I think it'll really help with morale.
Okay, so that one's optimal. Oh my gosh, you guys are so smart. Why didn't I think of that? Alt Grendel says, hey, can you tilt the solar arrays? That might help. Yeah, I did right and left, but I forgot to do up and down. All right, let's try this one. What? So we still can't do this one because there's no power cell. Can we take the power cell out of this one? No. Restore power to the base. Look for an additional power cell. I see. So I restored power to the base. Now I just have to look for an additional power cell. Okay. So let's go to the base. I bet we'll find one in the base.
Kind of glad to get out of the base. Walk around.
Yeah, it's nice to step outside, breathe in that non-existent Martian air.
Well, there's that. But I can move out here. I don't know, spread my wings a bit.
Like a beautiful dead Martian swan.
Like a dead Martian eagle, thank you.
Got it. Oh, but I can't go back up. Ah, ha, ha. Okay, so I need to find a power cell that isn't currently in use. We got a mining robot. A geological survey vehicle from Manticore's M90 series with mineral breakdown and terrain bypass capabilities runs on a modular power cell. Warning, engine malfunction detected, system lockdown. No power. Power up the digger to connect. Well, all right, let's connect to it. Fusion core. Start engine test. View logs. Okay, so it has power, but the engine and hydraulics are down. Okay. Well, let's see if we can find another power core inside this little bunker. Any containers out here we can explore? Doesn't look like it. Okay.
Who's that?
Who's what?
Don't know. Thought I saw someone. Don't see anyone now. Let's just get this done.
Okay. Oh, there's a slot for a power cell there. Do I need to power on the light from the elevator to continue exploring? Okay, so I'm not going to find a power cell just sitting around, am I? Geological Survey Report. Reviewer Declan Delapore. After 133 souls, primary mission is finally a success. Located a possible water ice deposit 36.8 kilometers east of here. Cyrano crew will be notified as soon as they're within range. Investigations are underway. All right, let's go back outside and get that power core, because we can't get through the door until we
Why
do.
is this locked? Why are the lights off?
Doggone it. Right, well, at least I know where I left it. Inside this bugger. Has it had a chance to charge? Nope. Okay, now we can power the interior lights. It's not there.
Lucky I brought along a power cell.
Because I'm smart like that.
Hey, Declan, why don't you give me your password? I'm just gonna check out your browsing history.
Hard pass.
Log 84. Solar panels are becoming a consistent issue. The power conduit logs the dip in power when the automatic sensors stop working and shuts down, triggering secondary batteries. Manual calibration seems to work fine, and the panels turn and track the sun, only remaining option is a coding issue, and nothing I can find in the manual helps with troubleshooting. Honestly, the extra EVAs are great for clearing my mind. Feels so cramped doing maintenance at the station. Looking out the window isn't the same as standing there in the sand. Even if I'm just scanning and turning knobs, it's scanning and turning knobs on Mars. It's real. And with everyone screaming about sleep issues, myself included, it's nice to feel like I'm getting away. Almost don't want to log the issue, but yeah, power might be important. Water sites, Tharsis MC9. I'm presuming these are log entries I myself made, Shane made, and we're just reading them again. Ulysses Coles, current site high priority, drilling site approved. Thermal scan shows multiple possible ice vein deposits, nearest approximately 34 meters below the surface. Soil samples return sediment, clay at 10 meters, UV scans nominal. Biblis patera, moderate priority. Fossilized plant material sample discovered by Quietude 3. Testing required to determine Mars origin or particulates from meteor impact. Thermal scans, most promising. Additional exploration approved, though distance a major factor. Ulysses Patera, low priority. Initial samples negative. Thermal UVs show potential deposits below threshold. Recent activity log. All right, so we're in 2063. We finally got a date. July 11th, solar array 2-3, manual calibration required. Still no assessment logging issue. Solar array 1, manual calibration required. Coding issue. M90 Badger 3, towed to solar site, engine malfunction, ignition/exhaust sensor. Not mission critical. Await Cyrano for resupply. Solar Array 2, manual calibration required again. No external damage. Diagnostics return 0 issues. Solar Array 3, panel 23, automatic sensor replaced. Small abrasion on external wiring. Manual calibration. O2 fill station 07, nick in hose. Replaced length and nozzle. Solar Array 02, manual calibration required. Cause unknown. Diagnostics report shows 0 issues. Inclement weather, toilet clog, manual extraction required. Shower confirmed as working. Power cell placed in storage. Misfire, risks of sparks. Replaced faulty wiring. Okay, that's where our power cell will be, in storage. Note to Shane.
Did Lucas think I wouldn't notice something missing from my outpost? Lucas Van Buren, Employee of the Month.
This is Lucas. Seeing as the living quarters of this facility have become your makeshift storage area, I have placed a few of my own non-essential items in this space as well. I have therefore enacted a more secure protocol for the locking mechanism of the quarters in question. As you have access to this location on a habitual basis, I have allowed you to unlock privilege without password protection. I request that you please do not disturb my items, as even though they are non-essential, they are in effect my possessions, and aid me in my endeavors. Thank you. Dr. Van Buren. Door unlocked. Right. So, power cell in storage. If we can get there and some crazy creepy monster on the surface doesn't get us. Hey! Oh, yeah. Got it. And with that, we can finally adjust the final solar array.
Grab that cell powering the facility before I go.
The Dark Seraph says, just got my paycheck at my new job. It's a good one, so I'll send this your way. I asked my German friend if he knew the square root of 81. He said no. 9. Thank you, the Dark Seraph.
Shane, what is the situation at the solar site?
Panels are out of alignment again. Until the Cyrano gets here, I don't have the parts to test. Can't confirm the issue 100%.
All right, just so you know, anything breaks around here and I've got 4 Orochi execs on my ass. If you want to explain to them why a multi-million-dollar piece of equipment is being manually adjusted every day, be my guest. But we have a mission and I'd rather focus on that, not fucking filling out paperwork. Copy?
Copy.
Not your fault, but after the Cyrano lands, no excuses. Get it done. Over and out.
All right. Let's finally adjust this final solar array.
Declan, the solar panels are now calibrated. Heading up the hill to the conduit.
I mean, copy that.
How can you be bored on Mars, man? He was like, uh-huh. Now that one's still missing, so we can't power that elevator. Restore power to the base. Activate the power conduit to restore power to the base. Power cell containment unit. Is that where we need to go? Every power cell is being used. I mean, we did leave that one down powering the elevator, but we can't bring it back up here as we have to leave it down at the bottom of the elevator.
The power conduit is shut down.
There should be a fuse switch on one of the sides.
Okay. Ah.
Looking good. Power should be back on.
All right. Return to base. Hey.
Shane, I've got good news and bad news.
Oh,
good
great.
news, I think we just found water on Mars. Bad news, it is spraying all over the greenhouse. Restoring power must have triggered the pumps, and I'm showing significant pressure loss across the system.
Can't be cut off remotely?
Oh, sorry, cowboy. This is a job that requires your hands-on expertise.
All right. Heading back now.
We're a janitor on Mars. Scintillating.
What did you just do? I have water spraying all over my greenhouse. I would not expect this from a new heart.
Can't you just turn it off?
I do not have time for this. You will fix this.
Jeez. Who's shitting her cereal?
Ew. Okay. This is a really cool rover, by the way. All right. Rachel says, good morning, Ox. I stayed up as late as I could to try to watch the stream. 1 a.m. CST. Now I wake up from work and find out you just had 2 hours in, lol. I'm so sorry, Rachel. Yeah, I couldn't predict when I was going to go live.
Still fighting that headache?
Yeah, I still can't shake that dream. Part of it was a memory from when I was a kid.
Weird.
It was the last birthday party my mom was around for. She left not long after that.
Do you know what happened to her?
Not really. It was big news when she disappeared. She was a big-shot theoretical mathematician.
Oh, yeah. Everyone knows Dr. Newhart. I mean, I had to read Engineering Dimensions in grad school.
All I know is the day after my birthday, I head downstairs for breakfast, and I couldn't find her. The basement door was wide open. It was the only place she could be, I thought. So I went down. There was well, she wasn't there. Or anywhere. We searched for years.
Whoa. Now we've got a missing mama.
Wow. Feels like I'm back in therapy.
Well, no better place to tackle your problems than from 130 million miles away, right?
Okay, greenhouse. Where do we go? That way.
Warning, the greenhouse sector is experiencing flooding. Flooding in the greenhouse sector.
I guess that's down here. Greenhouse. Wow, it's dirty. Ooh. Oh no, we're gonna ruin all the plants.
Declan, the greenhouse is definitely in a sorry state. This has got to be fixed before the Cyrano lands.
Well, the major issue is the water reclaimer. I'm reading it as offline. Work your magic.
Water reclaimer, 50 meters. Okay. Work my magic. It's broken. Wow, the door seems to be ajar. All right. All these doors are locked.
Ina?
What is it?
The door to underground access is locked.
I have instructed Dr. Van Buren to lock all doorways to critical projects. This is the culmination of my entire life's work. We do not want contamination.
I can't fix it if I can't get to the pumps.
That is an inconvenience? You are the inconvenience. Figure it out. That is your job, yes?
Wow. I want to just like have a stern talk with her.
Looks like it needs a higher security level.
So to fix her problem that she's yapping at us about, we've got to find a card that she won't give us to gain access to floor number 2. All right, well, let's see if we can find it. General Botany, Log 1. Work begins on our gene splicing projects. My tasks are regrettably varied here on Invictus. This log will specifically track this initial work with plants. Data and notes will be tallied and put into proper reports. This log serves as an overview and a rare opportunity for me to opine about our studies. Ina recommends that I let loose a little sometimes. I certainly plan on doing so. Species include blah, 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 blah. That's a lot of species. Log 2. Jay says, it's not a jar, it's a door. Oh, I love the original dad jokes too. Toxic Sean says, this game really does look great, beautiful even. Yeah, I've got the graphic settings on high. There's even a higher setting than the one I have it set on, and it still looks really good. Specimens propagated and placed in their containers. I have tidied the chaos in the lab to my more exacting standards. I can tell that Dr. Volkova does not fully approve, but I've seen her searching for an item here and there. She has begrudgingly accepted the additional efficiency. While the seeds germinate in the Martian soil mix, it gives me additional time to make adjustments. I've promised her that I will not over-organize the greenhouse area. Log 3. We do not have access to the needed equipment, an automated high-throughput genotyping system at the least, to facilitate analyzing the seeds themselves, so we are forced to wait until they have germinated before taking action. In my opinion, this is sufficient. Dr. Volkova assures me that after our first round of tests, the powers that be will acquiesce. I have my doubts. I've begun planning a backup arrangement if progress is stymied. Log 4. Control has offered rare support for Dr. Volkova's work. We have been granted declassified access to the research logs of their subsidiary Plethron, specifically their work on the genetic engineering of their crops. While I would have preferred a more current listing as opposed to peer-reviewed studies published in journals, a few unexpected surprises have arisen. I can build on this. Log 5. A setback today. Frustration is for weaker minds, as Ina might say. The bacteria we've introduced has failed to take hold in all specimens. The Sansevieria trifasciata 0014 has exhibited an unusual growth cycle, requiring fewer nutrients by nearly 30% and yet exhibiting standard growth patterns. Our attempts to isolate this anomaly were successful. However, the bacteria must have become exposed during transit. The seeds showed no similar traits during testing, and growth patterns have been nominal. Log 6. The project escalates, but not fast enough. We have stretched the limits of what has been done back on Earth. However, I know we could be doing more. If they aren't prepared to spearhead Ina's work, I know another who will. Persistence, Lucas. Persistence. Ina has put in another special request for Orochi to continually disregard what is clearly a potential for groundbreaking xenobotanical studies seems disingenuous, misguided at best. Okay, we have access to 4 logs. General Botany Log 1. Herein is a basic record of activity regarding the botany studies performed on the Invictus Mars mission, authored by Dr. Lucas Van Buren, myself, who in addition to other crucial responsibilities has volunteered to serve as Dr. Volkova's part-time assistant. The species brought for study are noted for their higher air detoxification ability and preference for light conditions similar to those on Mars. Our first task is to evaluate the specimen's performance in ordinary potting soil brought from Earth to be compared with the results of the NASA Clean Air study. Dr. Volkova has also hand-selected particular species for her own studies, including several carnivorous species. The colony of roaches, Blaptica dubia, did not survive the trip as hoped. Dr. Volkova says she can simulate the nutrients necessary. Log 4. We are pleased to observe thus far that all gathered plant data meets our expectations, and we can proceed with experimental growth conditions at the conclusion of this trial. At that time, we will plant the same species in Martian soil supplemented with bacteria to be gathered from the waste of the crew and animal test subjects. In my own time, I have outlined a plan to test a hypothesis on crew morale. In preparation for this experiment and with Ina's approval, I have taken cuttings from a number of species for propagation. Log 11. Once the right ratio of bacteria is reached, the Martian soil serves as a proper substrate. Most plant specimens grew at normal levels, with only a handful experiencing suboptimal speeds. See table air filtration plants and their growth in Martian soil. Spathiphyllum monoloa is the only specimen failing to grow. Dr. Volkova has not yet pinpointed the cause. Log 16. While admittedly outside the purview of our initial research scope, the introduction of Dr. Volkova's new genetically modified version of Mawaloa has outgrown previous iterations 300%. Uh-oh. The new plant does require a not insignificant increase in saline and nutrient solution. However, with a hydroponic testing area, it appears to thrive. Its proximity to the Mawaloa 1 has even caused a marked increase in the original plant's growth. Theoretically speaking, this increased need for nutrients and expansive root structure should have caused the opposite effect. I have always admired Dr. Volkova's tenacity, but this result is exceptional. Perhaps I need to embrace her advice and step outside of my comfort zone in the future. Phenomenal work. 300% a genetically modified plant grown in Martian soil. That can't possibly go wrong. Toxic Sean says, "Hey Ox, I am really enjoying the Tactics series." Thank you, Toxic Sean. I hope you enjoy the video I have for you for this weekend. Special encounters. Air filtration, plants and their growth in Martian soil. Oh, God. So we've got benzene, formaldehyde, trichotyrene, xylene, ammonia, and in Martian soil. Aloe vera, fast growth. Sansevieria trifascata, fast growth. That's the chart that was referenced to us in the article we just read. Ah! So that just brings us up here. Looks like we went the right way to get all the lore. New cigar. Well, who needs key card number 2 when we can hop on down? Oh! It closed behind us. Okay.
This.
A crank. Ooh, what's stored in these containers? Fluid in there. Ah, that's what I'll need it for. Okay, so I gotta turn off whatever's coming out of these pipes to access that hatch.
All right. Should be able to pass through now.
And the ladder back is broken. Interesting. It seems convenient. We've got another hatch down here. Ah, and we're behind door number 2. Still no door number 2 key card. We'll do it the back way. Right, can't go there. Let's see. I guess we have to.
They should have sent a plumber.
Oh.
What a mess. I gotta keep an eye on that steam so I don't get burned. Shit! Dr. Volkova? What was that?
Okay. Okay. What? Okay. Right. Well, I need a nozzle. There we go. Nope. Water filter. Did I miss something? Nope. Okay, what if I go as far away from it as I can? Yeah. Okay, we're all right. Water crank that way, looks like. Oh! No!
What is that?
Oh, no! Ah! Oh, the water crank's that way, but... Oh, God. That's not a dream. We're not dreaming right now. That was real. Tentacles in space. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, really? Oh! Here we go. Are you ready to meet Cthulhu?
Ina, the entire mangrove root structure is contaminated. There is a viscous black substance like oil. It seems like it's spreading.
It is not contaminated. It is changing, evolving. It's beautiful. It is reborn.
This doesn't look right.
Ah, constant interruptions. I do not have time to explain myself to you.
Of course it's all her fault. She's like, it's beautiful. Yeah, that does not look beautiful. That's like a big slug thing. Oh, those are zits I want to pop. Yuck. Oh. Right. It's beautiful, she says. We're just too simple to understand its evolutionary gorgeousness.
Finally, the water reclaimer.
Find the missing components and turn off the sprinklers. Right. I think I can do that. Hey, level 2.
Of course he leaves his ID. At least he has a higher clearance level. Well, Lucas, I'm gonna need to borrow this for a bit. Should be able to open these doors now.
Lucas Van Buren, Medicine, Philology, Security Level 2. Our belief is that healthy, productive, enduring life on Earth will result from correct management of the Earth's resources. In government, public, and private projects around the globe, we are leveraging new technologies to provide new solutions. Corpo speak. Oh, I need that. How do I store it? There we go.
Jesus, this can't be Lucas again. Who just takes this stuff apart? Now I have to find where he put 3 water reclaimer pieces.
Okay, 3 water reclaimer pieces. Red, yellow, and blue. All right, he's got access to 3 notes, water reclaimer offline. As part of a recent string of experiments, I've moved the water reclaimer cells to other districts within the greenhouse. So he did do it. Great. The backup cells are still in production, so the water reclaimer will remain offline until my experiments have reached a conclusion. While the others may see this as irresponsible, they need not fret. Simply returning the cells and reverting them to the proper setting will replenish our water supply. If I were not splitting my duties amongst excursions to potential sites of interest, medical practice, and Ina's agricultural ambitions, I would surely be more thorough in practical cleanup matters. As it is, we all must make the necessary sacrifices. Draft, note on recent experiments. Dr. Volkova, Ina, I'm sorry to bother you with this. No, be concrete. Address issue directly. Who does this? Who makes a note to themselves in a draft that they're writing about how they need to change their tone? Nobody does that. I wanted to tell you that our time here on this station has meant a lot to me. Oh, God. I just worry about your state of mind lately. Oh, I've always admired your... No, return later. Basic outline. Ask Ina about Project Arbamore. Ask Ina about new seeds, the strange black roots. Should I ask in person? Okay, so he's not developing a crush on her. He understands how thorny her personality is, and he's trying to figure out a way to bring up issues that are concerning him. As he should. Reclaimer Diagnostics. Last check-in, July 13th, 2063. Water reclaimer pump offline. System disconnected. Non-critical error. Manual reactivation required. Filtration effectiveness, 76.4%. Normal tolerances. Sprinkler system online, 94.2%. Water pump 1, 98.2%. Water pump 2, 97.9%. Pressure, 61.2 psi. Right, so we got to find the 3 recovery units. The Elder Irish says, "Hi Oxhorn, I never get to watch you live due to time differences. Finally made it. Also, I am loving the Mass Effect content. Keep up the great work, Ox. Thank you, my friend. More Mass Effect to come on Monday." And then Neon Falcon with a very generous super chat says, "Thank you so much for everything, Ox. Your videos have made me feel so much better lately. Thank you for blessing us with your witty comments and sharp, witty sense of humor. Never change, Ox. You'll always be a Fallout icon and legend. You are extremely kind, Neon Falcon. I really appreciate it. Never fear, I'm not going anywhere." Okay, so that's locked, but there was a door marked Security Clearance 2 over here.
Lucas, the pieces for the water reclaimer are missing. Where are they?
The reclaimer pieces are in their proper receptacles.
More specifically?
Follow the colored pipes.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry, I'm needed elsewhere.
Dude, what is up with this guy? Pull.
I found the environmental control console.
Great. That's the last thing you need to clean up the greenhouse. But first, you need to restore the water reclaimer and shut off the sprinkler valves.
I can do that. All right, so we've got a yellow pipe, a blue pipe, and a red pipe. A yellow number 4. Keycard 2. Let's get the yellow one first.
Holy shit! Ina! Dr. Volkova, where are you? Something is seriously wrong. The infection is everywhere.
Not infection. It's evolution. Adaptation. Perfection. My children, they grow so
my
quickly.
God.
Wrapped in creeping rootstocks, where sap and blood coagulate. Do not fight it. Allow it to blossom. First in human history, the merging of 2 life forms.
Do not fight it, she says. Man, based on this very brief conversation we've had with her, I mean, if anyone else had heard her just speak right then, she would need to be decommissioned or something, because this is just off the charts bonkers crazy. My children, she says. Wow. All right, Weirdbeard says, fell asleep waiting for Scotch and smoke rings earlier, had a full night's rest, and still ended up making it halfway through. I'm so sorry, Weirdbeard, but thank you for stopping by. He says, happy to see you giving my recommendation a go. How are you enjoying it so far? I'm really enjoying it, and thank you. You saved my bacon. I had no idea what game I was going to stream tonight until I got your recommendation on Twitter, and man, watching the trailer for this game just made me really want to play it. So I'm having a great time so far. But yeah, we'll do other games like Days Gone or Resident Evil 4 after this one. Christopher Lowe says, hey Ox, been good waking up on Fridays to an Oxhorn stream. Keep up the good work. Can't wait for more Mass Effect. More will come, never fear. Monday morning. My babies, she says. Oh, God. No power. Oh! Man, she's shameless. Oh. We've got carnivorous plants. Oh, and seed pods. These aren't Terran. Okay, there was that grate over there. Well, let's explore what we can here first, I guess. Okay, so scan keycard number 2, and we can still go up. All right, I'm gonna get turned around. Let's go back down. Let's get that vent while we can. Okay, but it's a dead end. Huh. Okay, well, at least we got that sorted. Neon Falcon says, and one more because you've given me and my girl something we can connect on and actually sit down and enjoy together. Everything's so boring compared to you, lol. Your humor and sharp wits always keep us reeled in. I'm flattered, and I'm grateful that you both can enjoy me together. All right, let's try door number 2, I guess. This is first. Let's see what's in here. Oh, that just brings us outside. That leads to 3. That leads to 2. Well, wait. We still need to find the yellow. We came there looking for the yellow beacon thing. Let's go up these stairs. Maybe we'll find it up here. I mean, the plants are pretty. I'll give her that. They're really pretty, if really crazy. Hey, there's the blue one.
I found one of the components.
Oh, great. Now just find the other 2 so we can clean up this mess.
Activate? What? Well, I guess I'll figure that out later. That requires keycard number 2. Brandon Murphy says, skipped my super chat. Sorry, let me scroll up here. He says, love your content, especially when I'm drunk. Lol. Looking forward to your Mass Effect streams. Thanks for your work. Well, thank you, Brandon. You're in the right spot. Okay.
Jesus!
What was that? What was that? The screen went wibbly for a minute, and he screamed. Why did he scream? Well, someone didn't like us turning off the water. Right, where are we now? That's where we came from. But there was another staircase over here, wasn't there? Yeah. Alright, so we've got the blue one, we need the yellow one, and the red one.
Jesus.
He says that a lot. Wandering Paladin says, gotta run, but I have a suggestion for a future game to add to the list. System Shock Remake. It's due out this summer. Trailers are on Steam. I've heard a lot about System Shock. Maybe I'll have to tackle it. Especially if they do a remake. Okay, well, someone closed this door.
Warning. Warning. Containment breach.
Blood! Oh, we found blood. Human blood. That's not dirt or rust. Oh, and slime. Human blood and slime. Oh, of course they come out of the toilets. Of course they do. It wouldn't be a tentacle horror game if they didn't come out of the toilets. Jeez. Oh. I hope that's not why someone's bleeding. That would be awful. Can I get a gun? Are they going to give me a shotgun or something? Please? I just want like a shotgun or something. Oh, God. Oh!
Something is loose.
Something? What? Something.
I don't know yet.
Okay, I'll contact Wilcox at the landing site. She'll get Lucas to talk. He should know what Volkova's been doing in there. Just hang tight and get that reclaimer online.
Whoa! Oh, God. Ew. Red. Okay, we just need yellow. Something is blocking it from the other side. Oh. Okay. Well, we just need yellow. I have no idea where I am now. It's broken. Follow the pipes. Oh, we're back here. Well. Okay. I guess let's try going up then. That led us back there. Huh. Cubok hydroponic wheel, designed by Plethron, the Cubico is part of a line of cutting-edge hydroponic technology. The proliferation of plant life and the purification of water are part of the perfect cycle, the perfect wheel. Connect to the interface. Oh. Okay, well, we're not going to know what we have to do until we get over there. There's a platform over there.
Geez, they've really let these plants take over. What the hell?
Pardon me. Right. I just need the yellow one. Ah!
I'll also have to turn off the sprinklers manually, or the system won't reboot. Jeez. Is someone there?
Okay, I need to get down there. Okay. Is there another way? Like a ladder? No, I gotta go back up. Great. Oh, what's gonna be at the top of the ladder? Okay, down we go. That's all we gotta do. We just gotta go down. Right. Shoot. There we go. Okay. Back to water treatment. Advanced multi-outlet water recovery system designed by Manticore purifies a specific amount of water before initiating its storage procedure, maintains a consistent pressure outflow of 60 psi throughout the Trailblazer Alpha. Connect. Oh. All right, so we need to get 80 in each one. Red is divided by yellow. Blue is divided by yellow. Yellow is divided between all three. So, 80, 80, 80. um, 25, 50, 120. $35.90, 140. Well, let's try 140. $50. 60, 70, 80. So then that would be 30. That would bring it down to 110. Nope. Okay, so then that leaves 110. $80, $90, $100, $110. So 30, not 70, 33. Oh, that almost does it. 33. Why do they give me an odd number like that? That'll bring me up to 63. That's not what I need. That's not even close. But if we put that at 70, put that in there, take that out, put that at, nope, put that at 90, no, we could go to 35. But 35 is too low. If we put that at 90, that gives us a spare of 10. So then we would have to put that at 120. No! Well, why does that go to 65? So it has to divide out. Rosebud says, I've never been able to play games like this on my own. They freak me out, but watching you play is so much fun. Thank you, Rosebud. So water goes, it has to go out, so they don't distribute evenly between the different ones. So yellow will go to red and blue. So no matter what we do, red and blue have to be less than 80. Okay? No! Okay, so that's frustrating. That still brings us far too low. Okay. Okay, that brings us slightly over. We're over by 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We're over by 21 points. We somehow got to get 21 points out of there. This one's at 140. If we jump down to 90, that's 50 points we lose. So that's not it. If we jump up to 120, no, we can't. But we could go down to 25. But we need to get rid of 21, not 25. So that's too much. Well, that's too much too. Bingo!
All right, up and running again. Just need to switch on the environment control console. Should be right outside the door.
We read this, right? Yep. Whoa!
Declan, are you there? Declan! God damn it, Declan!
Ah!
What is that?
Ah!
Shit!
That thing in the mist! Yeah! Oh! No!
Oh, shit!
Oh, come on! Yeah!
Come on, come on! Come on!
Ah!
Shit! Go, 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 go!
Run away! Oh no, we're stuck! Ah! Hey, guy. I don't like this at all. Let me through. Let me through. No. Ah, what do I do? I can't. Ah! Oh, jeez. Ah. I didn't even see that. He's like waiting for me to figure it out. Thank you for being patient, oh strange tentacle monster. Don Creep says, well, good morning, sir. Didn't realize you were streaming this early. Yeah, I didn't realize I was going to stream this early either until earlier. Rolana says, check the computer behind you for the settings. I finally figured it out. The settings were the ones that I could get by scanning. And then Bebops says, hi, Ox. First time catching a stream. Have heard of Biomutant is a brand new post-apocalyptic RPG that I think you might like. I have heard of Biomutant.
Shit! Go! Go!
Oh, yeah. We're gonna go this way. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go this way. Run, 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 run. What? What? Ah!
There's a horrible creature in the greenhouse. It tried to kill me. Do not return to base. Does anyone read me? Ina! Lucas! Commander Wilcox! I've got to warn them.
Oh, great. We're all alone now. Everything's blocked. Oh, crap. I have to go outside. Oh, no. It's the only way.
If I can get to Declan at the satellite station, we can try to reestablish communications.
Well, I mean, this should be an easy fix, right? It can't survive on the Martian surface, right? I mean, there's no oxygen, there's no water. What if we just open up the entire space station to the Martian atmosphere? Kill it easy. Vicky says, we don't know that. I mean, you're right, we don't know it, but we can try it. What's with the stone circles?
What the fuck? Declan? There's something wrong.
Do you hear chanting?
Where did everything go?
What's with, like, the arrayed stones? It's like someone's been crafting monuments here. Reasons the rock stacks change each night. Oh, it's an experiment. 1, seismic activity. 2, unknown changes in atmosphere altering optics. 3, hallucinations. 4, other. Declan came by to talk. You can't keep avoiding me by making up work. Josie. Now something is scratched out there. No, now. New password. 7351. Or is that another 7? 7357. Yeah. Her 7s have a little mark through the stem. And that has a mark through the stem, so it's 7357. Seven three five seven. 7357. You have to remember that. 7357. So it was an experiment. They kept stacking these rocks and they kept moving and they were trying to figure out why. 7357. Okay, shall we go into the pit of despair? Cave of Madness! I'm sorry, I got it wrong. I said Pit of Despair. No, this is the Cave of Madness. Of course it is.
Oh my god. Why is it glowing?
Oh. Well, this doesn't seem like a natural rock formation to me.
The orb is reacting to my hand.
What the heck?
Shit. What's going on? Why is this happening?
Well, it appears I am the chosen one. And it's all because of a Venn diagram. What? On Mars?
Oh, doesn't like that. When I turn to look at it, it retreats.
That's right. What? What, you little... Oh! Okay, fine. Sorry. Right, well, I still can't get too close, it seems.
The orb is glowing.
What direction is this game going in? What did we suddenly spawn into a fantasy game or something? I am all sorts of confused now. It is, after all, the Cave of Madness, so maybe none of this is real. So we've got competing tentacles, the purple glowy one and the red glowy one. Looks like the red one is bad, I guess. Oh, great. Well, which one do we activate?
3 connections, all pointing to individual orbs.
It's a puzzle. Where did this come from? Where am I? Sleep has no place to call its own. Who shall conceive of the terrible wonders wrought by my secret labor? Will, crossed out, they who sleep reward me? Will they notice? The children of Mars worshipped a being whose name roughly translates to the Immaculate Machine. Would a machine be capable of this? These orbs are artifacts of that mystery cult. They are filled with and powered by that, crossed out, celestial light. Anima! The light drives back the dark, but also the liquid. Cross that out, enlightenment of the dreamers. What the benighted have called Nurgle's rot, the black worm. The black worm, is that right? Am I reading that right? I don't want to say it unless it's right. The black worm jism. That's right. It's the black worm jism. Wow. Nurgle's rot, the black worm jism and filth. I'll reclaim the term from the unenlightened. I'll call it the filth, because it stains the mind, pens the illuminated text that writhes in the wrinkly tome of the skull, the crawling muse. The affront to blah, 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 blah. The effort to write is, text becomes illegible. But it's saturated. My mind too much. A page dipped entirely in ink is as black as white paper. Meaningless. Madness! But what if I could drive back the filth? Something a little? Just a little? If I had a little more of my human thoughts back, I could do more with the thoughts beyond human. I could achieve such marvels that neither the human clay nor the liquid dreams of the sleepers could accomplish separately. The orbs are corrupted, but I can fix them. Yes, they who sleep will notice me. When I wave into the infinitude of the abyss, it will smile back. Oh, boy. Right. Who wrote that? Ah!
My hand. Fully powered. It's burning under the skin. Ah.
Oh, that's right. I have to look at it. Okay, so an orb is missing.
What the hell is this place?
The orbit decays! What? Where am I? Sleep has no place to call its own. My name is, crossed out, am still on this planet. Easy. I will write down my method for writing scratched out reveals. I take the vermiculated orb and charge it using the machine I fabricated from the Martian schematics. Supercharging the anima burns out the infecting filth. It works, but only for the moment. The flare of the supercharged anima burns itself out momentarily, allowing the 0-point pathogen to take root again. What if I soaked it in the pools? My theory is sound. I will achieve it.
Whoever was here was trying some kind of experiment.
Rosebud says, mysterious orbs, horrible monsters, hallucinations. I figured it out. We're playing Future Amnesia. I haven't played that one yet, but I hear good things. Toxic Sean says, hey Ox, what's the meaning of those two circles logo? I don't know. It's tattooed on his hand. I thought it was just a Venn diagram, but I don't know. Where am I? Sleep has no place to call its own, he says again. Today I vomited in disgust at my failure, and what I vomited up tried to crawl away. Looked up pleadingly as I killed it. Easy. You are a scientist. There are no failed experiments, only more data to collate. Yes, my name is scratched out, and I am still on this planet. The orbs are corrupted from their original purpose by the sibilant frequencies of the filth. So I commanded the blackworm Jism to leave the orbs, but the filth is stubborn. It will not give up the corpse of its enemy. It is a light source, I suppose, but I do not require light. I have not used, scratched out, the bovine jelly of my sockets for some time. Wow! The bovine jelly, the blackworm Jism, what is going on? I am immensely uncomfortable. Okay. Hey, you! Back!
This one's working differently. The scar is not charging this enough. Maybe I need more energy.
Whoa, what was that? Back! Back, I say! Back! You stinking lava snake! Back! Back! Oh, I see. I had to charge it. Now it's charged. Back! Run! Run! And we place it.
It worked. It's clearing the way.
Okay. I see you. Tentacles spreading on my face. What's going on? Oh, we're in a house. Oh, there's a door. Ah! Oh. Oh, and that powers up these little snakes. Ah. So I have to put something there. Right. Don't touch me, you gross little tentacle things. Oh, shut up! Where am I? Sleep has no place to call its own.
This is insane. Who are you?
Who am I? Do I exist? No one exists. We are just thoughts. More thoughts arrived. They look like space people. Space suits. They might make up the dreamers. Think I will torture them? My mother frightened me with stories of witches and hags. Jenny, green tech, pulling children into the pond to eat. But my mother never existed. I can be Jenny Green Teeth, Jenny Filth Teeth. I give the space people such nightmares. I wonder if the glow of this pretty, pretty orb will attract them. I could be the glass-toothed grin below the light stalk of an anglerfish. Well, I tried reading that in the chicken scratch he's got here. His penmanship is devolving. You see that? He's getting more and more insane. But he was on Mars before we arrived. Right. Doggone it. There we go. Oh. Oh. I see you, lava snake. Ah. Okay. It's blocked off. Oh. Sure. Hey, you. Back. 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 Okay. Oh, we're fine. Everything's fine. Stop knocking at the door, man. Stop it. God. Oh. What's that? Ew. I'm getting layers of fear vibes from this. Okay. What now? Right. Door? Oh, orb. Yeah, just shut up right there, man. Just shut it. Ryan Williams says, I just pooed a little. Well, I don't blame you. There is no judgment when it comes to pooing just a little. Yeah. Screw off, jerks. Hey. That's right. I got a system.
This is familiar. 3 connections.
Come on, I can see it. I'm right here. It's going up. Ah! Right. I've got my orb. And I know where to put it. What? Ah! Run away. Run away. It's a zombie spaceman. Oh. Okay. Goodbye, zombie spaceman. Ooh. What's this now? Oh no! Oh no! I gotta walk. It won't let me sprint now.
Hello, little dream. I wonder what you are. All the other little dreams are gone. They imagine themselves as astronauts. The filth poured into their shades, just like the ore, just like your skull. They made such noise they tried to wake the moons. Remote variable broke the seal. They must never wake. The lullaby must never end. The moons bend above us. It has all been a brilliant equation. Once you open the book, it's already too late. It is the contagion of grammar. It was always too late. Open your shell, my little dream. Ya, 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 la, ba, sa, ya, ha, ya, ya, sa, ya, ha.
Okay. Yeah, no. Just no. Well, I guess we know what happened to the rest of the crew.
What? My childhood basement.
We're in the shunned basement. Lots of doors.
I see light behind the bookcase.
Reminder, C, B, he, same as the second one. Periodic table in laundry room, match atomic with volume number. C, B, he. Okay.
Carbon, beryllium, helium.
All right.
I wonder if this timestamp is important. I don't even know what I'm looking at here.
Okay, so to laundry room. Locked. Open. And that's where I came from.
Looks like something's stuck here.
It's a piece of paper. Okay. Dark room. Knock before opening the door. Oh. Well, great.
A note on the bookshelf had a list of elements.
C, B, he, B. B is 4. C is 6. 6, 4. He is 2. 6, 4, 2, 6. Six, 4, 2, 6. Six. Four. Two. Six. CB, he, same as the second one. 6, 4, 2, 6. 6424, says Adam. Did I get that wrong? All right, the second one. I did the first one.
What the fuck? What is all this? I've never seen this room before. Was Mom really keeping this thing down here? I remember her being an eccentric, but not like this. A pair of orbs. Weird. Even from this photo, it feels like they're watching me. That timestamp might be of use.
The moons, fear and dread. There are no solar eclipses on Mars. Phobos and Deimos are far too small. Total lunar eclipses of Phobos, however, are nearly nightly occurrences. These frightful siblings do not behave as our moon does. Fleet Phobos rises in the west, sets in the east, and rises a mere 11 hours later. Deimos rises more lazily from the east. Both moons are tidally locked, always showing the same face towards Mars. They never look away. They stare fixedly. Phobos stalks Mars. Its orbit decreases slowly. Someday it will crash into the red planet. Evidence suggests Mars may have had many more moons at one time, each meeting that fate, each committing self-destruction. Whatever Tube says, Ox, I made it. I woke up and made my girlfriend go to work for me just so I could catch the show. What a day it's starting off to be. Play on, sir. Oh, God. Well, you have a very kind and understanding girlfriend. Insert item. Another puzzle?
Huh. No glowing symbols on these tablets.
Their liquid dreams lubricate the passage. Call it Nurgle's rot, call it the devouring plague, call it 0-point pathogen, the blackworm jism, the filth, the sizzling celestial syphilitis eats holes in reality. One might enter these shrieking zones. To leave, one must find the tear in the skin of space. Ya chiflagu, ya chizshag, ya chizshag. Oh, God. Oh, God. La Falma fragen. La Gnai fragen. Ja Afig sugen. The dreaming ones were and are, will be. They are parent. They are parent, spawn, and manager also, sleeping in the space between. Their dreams bubble and blaspheme, birthing quivering dimensions that mate with each other, forming new incestuous dominions. Not reality, not illusion. Hyper-reality. The proper incantations allow travel into these pocket dimensions, but one might fall in by happenstance through knowledge of the dreaming ones through proximity. Okay. One, two. What?
Maybe I should take note of that. There's room on the pinboard for more photos. I need to take a more thorough look around. A pair of orbs. Weird. Even from this photo, it feels like they're watching me.
Well, there was that one photo. Come on, man. So cheap. Ah, that's so cheap. You jerks. Just trying to play your stinking game and you do that to me? Ah, man. All right. This door is still locked. Ugh.
Looks like something's stuck here.
Yeah, I see it. It's another photo. Oh. Ah.
It's that thing in the greenhouse.
Need another cigar.
Looks like something's stuck here.
Doggone it.
It looks like some sort of doorway.
Everyone's favorite symbol clacking monkey. Time is not linear, is it? Or maybe time is a flat circle, a petri dish poked by gigantic fingers. We are the bacteria. Are we? I keep seeing things outside of my time. It makes things difficult with my family. I've locked myself down here. With blank photo papers and chemicals, I'm able to make my visions manifest. I see a space vessel heading towards the red planet.
It's the Cyrano. Are those people flying out of the ship? It's the Manticore logo. It definitely looks like the Cyrano.
Okay.
The Cyrano. It looks like some sort of doorway. Now, something's not right. Maybe another arrangement.
Okay, so we need to organize these in order that they happened. First, the Cyrano arrives. Then there's the big thing we saw on the ship. Then the doorway. Okay. Okay, so 3 is going to be 1224. 4 is going to be 1257. And 5 will be 1300.
These symbols, they're similar to the ones on the altar. That book. I know that book. Mom was very protective of it. One of the tablets started glowing when I neared the altar. I suspect the blank ones are missing something.
Okay. So one more puzzle to solve before we can get the book. Well, what have we missed? Maybe we gotta turn on the cymbal clacking monkey.
One of the tablets started glowing when I neared the altar.
Nope.
One of the tablets started glowing when I neared the altar.
Nope. Okay, we read all the notes. We found all the pictures. Do we need to turn power back on? Maybe that's it. Maybe we've got to turn power back on.
Ugh. What is that?
One of the tablets started glowing when I neared the altar. That thing doesn't look like it's going to let go of the book.
They stare fixedly. Phobos and Deimos. Well...
Felt like my brain was melting. Those symbols were similar to the ones at the altar.
Okay, did I just need to look at that?
One of the tablets started glowing when I neared the altar.
One might enter these shrieking zones. To leave, one must find the tear in the skin of space. But one might fall in by happenstance, through knowledge of the dreaming ones, or through proximity. Okay. Can we find more? Do we just stare at them? There's one. Okay, so that's it. We got to find all the symbols. Well, they must be hidden in the rest of the basement. There's one.
I can feel them vibrating behind my eyes.
Yes, little one.
Sabotaged signal. Are we back on Mars?
Did I drift off? That dream. God, it felt so real. The hair on the back of my neck is still standing on end.
What? We're back here. What? Okay. So we got in the car and we drove all the way here, but then we passed out. Well, I don't know how much is left in the game, but I'm out of time. That's a 4-hour live stream, folks. We'll pick up here with Moons of Madness next week at on Thursday, Scotch and Smoke Rings. Again, I can't give you an exact time. My Thursdays are rather chaotic, but once the kids are in bed and my other priorities are settled, I'll be able to live stream on Thursday nights. My next live stream will be Friday, today, at around 10 o'clock. I'm guessing, presumably if I get enough sleep. And we'll be doing The Witcher 3. We'll be exploring the other ending to the Blood and Wine DLC. So I hope you'll join me then. I might end up sleeping late. Who knows what'll happen. So just follow me on Twitter. I'll let everybody know when I'm about to go live on Twitter. But I'm going to try to aim for around 10 o'clock in the morning, my time. So thanks everybody for coming. I appreciate your patience due to the late start of my stream. And I'll see you all again very soon with more lore videos and more live streams. Bye-bye now.